What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Head Above Water. Back with another stream. Y'all see the title? Let's get right into it. Let's get it. We back, man. Fourth stream. It's been a week of consistent streaming. It's only the fourth stream. It's been going pretty good. It's been nice. It's been nice getting my feet wet and just talking. Trying to find my online or persona or identity. I don't know. It's been interesting. Definitely has been a lot of fun getting my thoughts out and putting it on some type of platform, putting it out for the world to see. It's just been real fun, man. So it has been a week. First time I streamed was last Friday. This is my fourth stream. Yeah, this is my fourth stream. Yeah, I'm just getting used to it, man. Just getting used to it. I just want to remain consistent in what I'm doing. Yeah, I just want to remain consistent in what I'm doing. I do want to go live with other things and discuss other topics and whatnot. But for now, I am sticking to what I have been doing, just to see like how far I can go, or if it can go anywhere. But yeah, I've been really enjoying like just scrolling Twitter and just discussing what I find. The last stream, I reacted to a Pop the Balloon episode. So if you haven't watched that, go check that out. It was pretty cool. Probably got a couple clips out of that. Couple clips of free game for the men and women going on the dating shows and honestly anybody that's just interested in that type of content. But yeah, man, we back again. Head Above Water. Finna scroll on Twitter, man. See what Twitter got for us today. And yeah, finna get right into it. See what they got. I'm gonna refresh this real quick. But yeah, hopefully I had a good day today, man. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Most people, whenever the weekend come around, that's whenever they turn it into themselves. You know, they get it off that 9 to 5 grind. And yeah, it's just Fridays is leading up to the weekend. You know how the weekends go, especially if you're a working person. It can either make or break you. You know, most people, whenever Fridays or whenever the weekends do come around, they kind of wind down, completely, and you know they either, like I said, it could either make or break you. People either work on themselves during weekends, or they kind of let themselves go because it is the weekend, and that may entail like partying, drinking, just doing something that you wouldn't normally do on a regular work week because you've been working so hard or something like that. Most people do uh, throw it at priorities because it's like I said, it's the weekend, and it's really like a collective mindset um, in America. I don't know about the whole world. I don't know how the world treats their weekends, but here in America, we turn up and go to the clubs and all type of stuff. So hopefully y'all had a good day, and hopefully y'all have a better weekend. All right, let's get right into it, man. We in it. Let's see. First post: leaked audio of XQC explaining the difference between clout and fame, saying streamers like Castanet and IShowSpeed aren't really famous and just have clout that won't last over 10 years. That's tough, man. Cause let's see what this guy has to say.
I don't want to school anybody on cloud and fame, but I'm gonna give you my take on clout and fame. Cloud is something you have right now. It's an ongoing thing that needs to be maintained to a certain degree. Fame is something that you've done that's so impactful that it remains forever, and a lot will know about it, and it's anchored in their minds forever. Cloud is more quick and more kind of out there. Um, do people remember in 20 years? Um, like like fame is something that, oh, it's why I don't think that any shimmer is like famous. Does that make sense? Really? Fame is different. It's just different.
Yeah, this is definitely like some clickbait or whatever. I didn't hear Castanet or IShowSpeed's name in that, but bro sounds. I never heard this dude talk. I never seen any of his videos, but bro sounds like not American. He sounds like I don't know. He just don't sound American, man. So honestly, I can't really. I don't know. His words don't really got no weight to me, and I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. I honestly didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about just now. Clout and fame, like yeah, there's a difference, but both can be turned into something. Both can be turned into monetary gain, and both can be like honed in a way to elevate whoever has either one of them. So I mean, yeah, if you got clout, like bro, you can turn it into money. If you got fame, you can turn it into money. Like I don't know, I don't know what bro was talking about. I don't even like what would he put himself. What category would he put himself in? Like, would you put yourself as clout or fame? Because I don't know a single piece of your content, bro. And this for obvious reasons. We just don't. I just more than likely can't relate to you. But the post says famous aren't really famous and just have clout that won't last for 10 years. The post whoever posted this, the admin's post is just complete garbage. Definitely clickbait. Just here for engagement. Got a lot of impressions on it. But yeah, Castanet and also Speed, I think they're solidified in the game as long as they don't like have no terrible allegations towards them. They can definitely like they can definitely put themselves in a position to where they're their content can be immortalized. Like they could definitely elevate themselves from where they are right now. So bringing these guys up is irrelevant. You might as well be talking to somebody like me who's just getting started and don't really have nothing. And if I do go viral, that would be considered clout. Like you can't really talk about these guys like that. But again, clickbait, rage bait, whatever you want to call it. On the cool, I want to check out the comments and see what they say about this shit. Cause I didn't hear none of that. I didn't hear none of that. Saying blah blah blah, not fame. I didn't hear that. Most streamers def have clout and not fame for the only reason they aren't no outside of what nigga. So this is me. XQC is trying to start beef with Kai and Speed. He's not wrong though. Kai fell off hard. Not Aiden Speed. Kai have fame. Guys like Jason or PBM have clout but fall off. XQC just dropped the ultimate clout versus fame lesson. Turns out Kai and Speed are basically the TikTok trends of the streaming world. Bro, what? Bro, these people, these crazy ass takes, bro. Let me find out. Let's see where they from. Africa. Come on, man. We was talking about this the last stream. We was talking about this the last stream on Twitter. How these damn accounts based off of countries not in the U.S. talking about U.S. situations, bro, and literally like just creating nonsense, bro. Holy shit, that's crazy. Sheesh, that is crazy. So, and you know, that's what I was saying last time. Last time I was on a stream about these accounts that's out of the country, that's out of America. Like they are engagement pirates, and yeah, like whatever they say can literally get misconstrued, and people will listen to it or consider what they're saying, not knowing that they have nothing to do with America and the problems or issues in America. So that's why these takes are super crazy to me. Like, what the hell? What are you talking about, my boy? What are y'all talking about? Just engagement pirates. Sheesh. When is it gonna stop? Well, honestly, there is like a new feature to where people can block certain countries from their feed. I don't know if it's dropped yet, and I might have to filter my shit out because that's crazy. They be talking about some crazy shit, and people engage with it. I engage with it because it's so crazy. It's so crazy that they like it's just crazy. Anyways, moving on. I am always suspicious of people who claim to be smart but are miserable. If they really were that smart, they would have figured out how to live a joyous life. Hold on. Before we get to that, I'm gonna check this out real quick. I haven't seen any basketball clips. I haven't seen any basketball clips in a very long time. Let's see what this one's talking about. I probably should have done that. Wait. It was cool. Oh wait. Nice for the lead. He's got it. The layup goes with 4.1.
Very inside. Right, the big passing there, and Edmonds just getting great position using almost.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Around it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, well, not even 10 years ago. It's 2026. Probably like 12 years ago, 12, 13 years ago, like college basketball was the shit. Like Kemba Walker and all that, Duke and all that, Kentucky and all that, they really made college basketball fun to watch. Nowadays, I don't know, man. I don't really hear nothing about it. There's no really like crazy prodigy coming up or somebody that people have been watching since they were like in middle school or something. I don't hear no stories about this no more. I really feel like um, professional basketball and basketball in general is just, I don't know, it's losing its audience. Where could they be going? Who knows? Maybe they're going to the streamers. Maybe they're going to other lanes of entertainment. And really, what I think the main issue is with the popularity of sports is that it's on cable, like cable TV or just regular TV in general, and nobody's really watching TV like that anymore. We're all on streaming services. We're on YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, Prime. We're all on the things that like aren't considered cable TV or regular TV. So I really think that's the reason why the popularity has like gone down, for me at least. And I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna try not to say like. I've noticed that I've been watching my streams, and I've noticed that when I'm talking, I say like a lot. Just trying to get my thoughts um, organized, and like there I go. Need to put a like counter at the bottom of my shit, but it's just raw thoughts, man. This is what streaming comes with. It's just raw thoughts, man. But yeah. Moving on. So yeah, I'm always suspicious of people who claim to be smart but are miserable. If they really were that smart, they would have figured out to live a joyous life. So honestly, the way I feel about it, knowledge knowledge is really like, here it goes again. Knowledge is a curse, man, because I feel like I know a lot and I've learned a lot, and it kind of is depressing. It's kind of depressing, like knowing knowing how things really are, and the reason why is it's kind of depressing or sad because you know the information, but the majority of the world don't know the information, and so you kind of make yourself like lonely in a sense. You ain't got nobody really to relate to. You ain't got nobody to sort these issues out or problems out that you have discovered along the way of you gaining knowledge. And the more you know, yeah, it gets like that. It kind of weighs on you, especially if you can't talk about it with anybody else. It kind of weighs on you, man. So I can relate to being smart and like not being the happiest person on earth. I can relate to that, but they did cook with saying like if you're so smart, then why can't you just attach yourself to a joyous life? Well, you can. The thing is, that's all you. That's all you. That would be the only thing to consider. Like you wouldn't. There wouldn't be nothing else to consider besides making yourself happy. And happiness is probably every human's goal. Who gets born on this earth and doesn't want to be happy? Like what human being gets born on this earth and just does not want to be happy? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, knowledge. If y'all ever watched The Matrix is about uh regular human beings being trapped in a simulation and being kept from the truth. And those same human beings they have the choice to either stay ignorant or know the truth. And some people in that movie that learned the truth, they wish they had stayed ignorant. And that's where you don't that's not where the term comes from, but that's where you come in with the term ignorant is bliss. Um Most people that don't know much, they are happier. People that don't really know how the world works, how their country works, how their family dynamic, where they come from. People who don't really know how that stuff works, they're usually happier. Like kids are usually happier because they don't really know how the world works. So their joy is a lot more authentic than somebody that is smart, somebody that knows a lot. Their joy is a lot more authentic than the kid's joy is a lot more authentic than a person that knows about everything. So it's a if you're seeking knowledge, you gotta know that knowing the truth that's only half of the battle. Knowing the truth doesn't really solve it. Doesn't really solve problems. Um, Talking about the truth with other people that are like minded or open minded to what you got to say, that's the second step to solving the problem. So it's best once you gain some knowledge, it's best to just you know share your thoughts and spread the information out to other human beings and basically spread the word because that's how we are. We are we are social creatures. We need to speak to each other. We need to pass on information. We've been playing telephone for however long history dates back. 30 to 40,000 years, 50,000 years in writing. We've been playing telephone this whole time. So we have to communicate. Humans have to communicate with each other. Babies, they need communication and they need attention, as soon as they're born. And without that attention, they pass. They die without the attention and the affection from other humans. Like we need each other. We need each other to discuss things. We need each other to um, bounce ideas off of each other. Like we need each other. But yeah, man. I don't know. This not trying to get on this person's intellect, but you're probably somebody who doesn't know a lot. But yeah, that's my take on this tweet. Let me see what the comments say. Hello, smart miserable person here. The misery comes from lacking the power to solve the problems I can see. What did I say? I cannot see the world in this condition and then go play guitar and be thrilled about it. We call this rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. I know the ship is sinking. Not everybody understands that the ship is sinking yet. I'm trying to get everyone to understand the ship is sinking so we can do something about it. People tell me go move the deck chairs around. Maybe they will make you feel better. I'm currently using my intelligence to get other people to understand the mess we are in. I'm having a significant effect. It's not joyous though. It's super stressful. I have made myself ill with stress. I hope that helps you understand. Intelligence is not a superpower. It does not make you a wizard. They can conjure favorable conditions. An intelligent cow knows its friend will be slaughtered, but it cannot stop this just by knowing. So yeah, man, they articulated it well, in words, but we're basically saying the same thing, man. Like if you are seeking knowledge, you gotta. It's a fair warning. Just because you know it don't mean the problem will be solved. But good take. That was a very good take, and that kind of I really don't have to keep going, but Nah, the more you know, the more painful it is. I'm always suspicious of people who are dumb but claim to be happy. If they were that happy, they would have figured how not to be dumb. Wow, this is just I don't know, crazy take, rage bait. I don't know, but yeah, good discussion. Good discussion. I like that one. The hottest men are antisocial and a little off-putting. Yeah, I don't really like people. I'm just kidding. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't relate to a lot of people for sure, and so it makes it hard for me to make friends. Yes, I consider myself good looking. Off-putting. I like anime. What else? I tell people how it is. I'm blunt. Yep. I guess that's off-putting. I'm not completely agreeable. I'm not a yes man. These women, bro. These women kill me, bro. I bet this was a woman too. All right. What else we got? I want this for Americans. Why can't we have this? What is this? What don't we have, my boy? I mean, bro, this is the internet, bro. Like, this is the internet. Somebody from America probably posted this same exact type of video today or whenever. Yeah, somebody in America probably did this. Just because you see it online doesn't mean everybody's living like this in China. Like, what the hell? Oh man, but it did look pretty cool. From watching the house be built from start to finish. Pretty cool. Good for them. And they're in China. Good for them. And another thing, we don't know how old this woman is. She be 33, and she is like in her early 20s, late 20s. I don't know. She doing pretty good for herself. I bet she got a man. I want this for Americans. Why can't we have this? Well, we can. It's just not easy to acquire. I'm pretty sure this woman in this video, it wasn't easy for her to acquire this either. But yeah, the evolution of the body in 1 year of training. Bro never got happy. Working out supposed to make you happier. Usually when I see these types of videos, like it'll be a straight face in the beginning, and then towards the end of the video, like the person starts smiling. But this is a year transformation. It looks like he actually worked very hard on the physique. Good for him. That's another thing I think I'm gonna talk about on this page is fitness and health and stuff like that. Um, Fitness for men is crucial. Like you gotta be in shape. Like you gotta be, especially if you're gonna have some sons. Your son gotta know your son gotta look at you like you the strongest man on earth. Cause they're gonna be looking up to you, man. If you show them that you're a weak person or a weak man, they're gonna be looking up to you in that manner too. They're gonna try to, out lazy you. You know what I'm saying? Because kids, they can't tell the difference of what's good from bad. All they need is an example. So if you are a man and you have a son and you want a son or going to have a son, like you gotta be in tip top shape. You gotta be in tip top shape, and you gotta show your son how to get in shape, because he's gonna be looking up to you. You don't want your son being a bum. You don't want him being a lazy bum, especially if you you know want him to fend for himself at some point in his life. Yeah. So yeah, fitness is very crucial for a man. It's not as crucial for women. If you're overweight as a woman, you gotta do something. Although a man will take you as you are, you still gotta get decent, you know what I'm saying? Just attract him at least. But the man, like, you always gotta be on your shit. You always gotta be on it. Always. Alright, let's get it. They just met each other and they both have the same tattoo sleeve. I've seen this post a couple times today already. I think this is crazy, bro. Like, to me, this shit, like, this some simulation shit. Like, this is some shit that just couldn't have been avoided. Cause that's crazy. But on a more superficial note, it also shows how, and not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but it shows how shallow some people are with tattoos. They'll see, a picture online or a picture at the tattoo shop and be like, "Oh, I want that one," instead of actually coming up with something meaningful and something thoughtful. Like some people that just look at a picture and be like, "Oh, I want that on my body." I don't know, man. You kind of just, to me, you kind of just want tattoos. You kind of just want some ink, like, to look cool. Although, this Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, but it ain't original. Why they got the same tattoo? It ain't original. But that's more of the superficial take. The deeper take that I would have on this is some simulation ass shit right here. And this could not have been avoided. This is crazy, honestly. Let's see what the guy had to say on the quote. If you are deep in knowledge, you know this is the best sign the universe is giving them, and it only means one thing. Vague poster. What does it mean, my boy? What does it mean? And it looks like, where's the account based? What does it mean? Some things just align in people's favor. I hope they realize that. Exactly my point. If they lock in, they'll surely meet luck. You're vague posting done day. Too much nowadays. I go soon swear for you. Ha. God damn. These damn Nigerians. Either way. Yeah, this is some crazy shit. If I met somebody with the same tattoos as me, I don't know. I only got 4 tattoos. And they all mean something to me. I probably do have one tattoo that's that would be found on somebody else, and that's oh shit. What's going on over here? I probably have one tattoo that somebody might have on them, and it's a love tattoo, the Gara symbol. If any of y'all watch anime, you know Gara. Hold on, I'll just pull it up. If any of y'all know this guy, I got this on my forehead. You definitely probably can't see it, but this is probably the only tattoo on me that other people might have. And I really like this tattoo. It means a lot to me, actually. So anybody that got it, I feel it though, man. Y'all know Gara's story. It's a really touching story, man. Really touching story. But moving on. How long have we been live for? Let's see. Can't tell. I can't tell. What we doing? Oh, 35 minutes. All right. Let's see. Ryan Garcia just casually shadowboxing for Donald Trump. What do Mexicans call this? LOL, I know what niggas call it. Bro, what? The fuck? I don't have nothing to say. It's funny, I guess. Funny post. The planet is 4.5 billion years old. Civilization is supposedly 6,000 years old. Nothing happened for 4.5 billion years, not once. There are pyramids on every continent. Cities underwater. Structures modern engineers can't replicate. The Earth resets itself with ice ages. Everything gets buried. We start over thinking we're the first civilization. What if we're not? Well, based off of what I have researched, discovered, came across, /know, etc., we are not the first civilization. That is complete and utter bullshit. To think that we are the first motherfuckers to start something on this earth, like, bro, humans are so full of themselves. We are so full of ourselves, bro. We are not the first civilization. And that's just, it's just impossible, bro. Like, the earth has too much of its own history for the likes of humans to come, as egotistical as we are, for the likes of us to come here, say that we started some shit and that we're the only ones here and we're the only ones that ever did something. Like, bro, holy shit. God damn. We really think we're the shit, bro. Like, compared to the other life forms on this earth that aren't more intelligent than us, we are the shit, but we ain't bigger than the earth, bro. And we'll never be bigger than the earth. We're never gonna be bigger than the sun. We're never gonna be bigger than the universe. But humans collectively think that we are the shit. Bro, we are not, bro. We are literally like just another organism on this earth. And just because we are able to express ourselves with words, and we're conscious, and we got these computer for brains, we got brains for computers for brains. We think that we are the ultimate. We are the ultimate anything. Bro, look at the earth. Look at the earth. It is self-sustainable and it does not bitch and moan. Like, the earth is self-sustainable and it does not bitch and moan about Mars being red or the sun being bigger than it. Like, come on, man. Like, we really think that we the shit. And it's like, if there are any intelligent, if there's any intelligent species that we haven't came into contact with yet, and these intelligent species are the aliens that most average human beings are waiting on, think about it. If they're more intelligent than us, and they see where our level of intelligence is, and we think we're the smartest people, the smartest anything on this plane of existence, like, why would they engage? Why would they engage with us? They have nothing to talk to us about. We think we're it. There's nothing for them to talk to us about. There's nothing for them to collaborate with us on. And at most, the only type of interaction that they would have with us is of observation. And a part of me believes that we are on a some type of farm, some type of experiment, some type of experimental plane, or just a science experiment. We as humans, we do this all the time to lesser organisms or lesser beings. We don't sit there and we do try to talk to them, but once we see their level of intelligence, all we do is observe. We observe, we take data, we take notes, we change up their environment to see how they react. Like, come on, man. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. I'm not, I really don't want to go down this route right now. I guess I already did, but yeah, man, we're no better than that. We're no better than the average house cat. We're no better than the average house pet. Like, we're no better than lab rats in an experiment. We're no better, man. And honestly, the animals are a little bit better than us because they're they got stronger intuition. Like, they come out the womb knowing what to do. They don't necessarily have to get taught. They don't necessarily have to go to a school. So I don't know, man. Yeah, like some birds, they know where to go whenever certain seasons come around, because they're connected to the frequency of the earth. They're connected to the electromagnetic field of the earth. And humans, we were connected to that electromagnetic field at one point in our 6,000 years of documented. Nah, it's gotta go farther than that, but come on, man, come on, man. We not one time have we like moved in on intuition. This is crazy. It's crazy. But let me reread this because I kind of lost the point. Let me reread it. The planet is 4.5 billion years old. Civilization is supposedly 6,000. Nothing happened for 4.5 billion years, not once. There are pyramids, cities underwater, structures, blah blah. No, we're not. No. We are not the first civilization. Especially if Earth resets itself occasionally. And so this quote came from this post right here, and this post says, Earth is tilting towards its next ice age in 10,000 years. New research reveals. So if our history is only 6,000 years old, and in the next 10,000, the Earth is going to freeze over, and the Earth is 4.5 billion years old. Like, bro, this is crazy, bro. To think that we are the first anything. That is fucking ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bro. Like I said, we're fucking humans. We are so full of ourselves. And that's why people be making those planetary videos of the size of like planets and the size of the universe and shit, just to show average human beings that we really ain't shit. Like, we really ain't shit. I love being a human, but it's embarrassing being a human sometimes. Cause how can you not like just have the simplest of sense of having you have all this knowledge, all these numbers, and you gonna sit here and think that we're the first to do anything? That's ridiculous, bro. That just doesn't make no sense. How can you? How can anybody who calls themselves a scientist or a mathematician or anybody that considers themselves smart not consider the fact that this is not the first time that this has happened? This is not the first time that civilization has seemingly came out of thin air and rebuilt itself hundreds, probably thousands, probably millions of times. Sheesh. All right, man. I'm gonna move on from this one. One day I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video based off of this, not a stream, so I can break it down even further to people who have never probably considered this. But bro, like I said, knowledge is it could be more of a curse than a blessing, because from what I know and from what I understand, this ain't the first rodeo. This ain't the first anything, bro. Swear to God. And if it is, that'd be impressive, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Society probably rebuilt itself, a lot better. Plenty of times they probably rebuilt itself a lot worse compared to this time. Who knows? We don't know. And it's like we get 100 years of history misconstrued. We're sitting here in 2026 debating if the slave trade happened. We're sitting here in 2026 saying it wasn't 6 million. Come on now, that was less than 100 years ago. The slave trade, or not the slave trade, the 6 million, less than 100 years ago. And then the slave trade, probably what 400 or 500 years, 300 years ago. And we're like, I don't believe that. How did that happen? That doesn't make any sense. So it's like we're construing history that's less than 1,000 years old. How the fuck are we ever supposed to keep up with if this is the first civilization? Bro, we don't know shit. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. But that's why people like me are here. That's why I am here to raise the level of consciousness collectively. Stop drowning ourselves in our own knowledge. Put the head above water so that we can observe objectively the knowledge that we have and the consciousness that we have as humans. This is the whole purpose of this channel, man. And yeah, I'm glad I came across this post. I'm glad I came across this post. Real. Hopefully, no, I will talk about this later on down the line. But yeah, moving on. Extra move being able to copy tweets link on iPhone. Somebody got me with this shit earlier when I was scrolling on this shit on my phone. Just engagement. That whole got 777 impressions. I'm not sure how much X pays for impressions. Let me ask Brock. I think it's like $8 for 1 million impressions on Twitter. How much money can someone make off of 1 million impressions on X? Oh, searching the web. Usually in the range of $5 to $10, with many sources converging around $8 to $10 per million impressions. So a million impressions really is really not a lot on X, and I think that pay is fair because of engagement for farmers like this. But if you got like 100 posts like this, that's like $1,000, right? So yeah, like I see why people do it, but hey man, get your bread, man. You see what I'm doing? I ain't getting paid, but not yet. But you see what I'm doing? Men strictly based on your face card, can you pull women? Hmm. I think I could. I think I could. Luka Doncic's ex filing for child support in California despite living in Slovenia, which Luka claims is an attempt to secure a bigger payout. Luka is asking the court to dismiss the case, arguing neither he nor the children live in California in that matter. Should be handled in Slovenia, where he already filed. Damn, it's a worldwide problem with marriage, famous people getting into the wrong relationships. That's a worldwide problem. A lot of people in the manosphere claim that the women in the eastern part of the world are better, but if you isn't Slovenia over there, they doing the same shit. This man is a multimillionaire, famous athlete, and it didn't work out. And more than likely, it's because she, I don't know, man. Hey, women, I don't know. What more could she want? Like, what do you want? If they got kids together, that's crazy. I didn't even know bro was a father. I had no clue of this relationship at all. I thought bro was just balling. But it just goes to show, man, men and women are the same everywhere. There isn't not one region of the world where men are better or women are better. It's the same bullshit everywhere. And I'm here to bridge the gap. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know the details of their situation, so I couldn't tell you what the reason could probably be. I can guess and say that she probably don't get to see him that often. She probably just don't get that much attention. That's the only thing I can guess. But even then, bro, like, woman, you're getting taken care of on all areas of your life. What the hell is you tripping on? Your kids gonna be taken care of, all types of shit, and you wanna secure your own bag so that you can remain rich while keeping your kids. And you're all gonna split up that household. Those kids gonna need their father. Like at least stay for the kids. Like what the hell? What more do you want? A man that's available? Crazy, crazy as hell. I ain't grow up with no sassy ass daddy, so a lot of mannerisms and behaviors in these dudes throw me off. It's feminist bullshit. Women, women, women. What? Uh, since I'm discussing shit on Twitter, let me say something. Ain't grow up with no sassy ass daddy, so a lot of mannerisms and behaviors in these dudes throw me off. Okay, let's check your profile. if this is you. It don't even look like you. I don't think this is her. Wait, it might be. Hold on. So you had a strong father, seems like, based off of your tweet. If you had a strong father, okay. If you had a strong father, then you wouldn't be, Look, I made a tweet earlier saying that, what was the tweet? Probably could find that bit. But I made a tweet earlier saying that men need to be in children's lives, and specifically for boys and girls, because the post was saying something like, men give themselves too much credit, saying that they're needed in the household, and of course a female tweeted that, basically saying that men aren't needed in the household, which is complete bullshit. I do not agree with that. So I basically said, okay, if the man isn't present well, I started off with saying that a woman cannot raise a man to be a man. A woman cannot raise a little boy to be a strong man. Like, you can try your best as a woman, but it's not happening. It's not happening all the way. That little boy needs a father figure, and a strong one, to really bring the best of him out. The mother is there for nurturing, and she's there for a reason, but she can't do it all by herself. It takes two, okay? And so so after that I put, if the daughter does not have the father in her life, she tends to grow up promiscuous. And based off of this media, she probably, like, come on now, OF stripper something. Either way, she ever talking about men being sassy, like, you probably hard to deal with. You probably don't fucking listen. You probably do what you want, and you probably single as hell. And look, I don't know you, the hell. But based off of these pictures, you probably think you the baddest bitch on earth, and you probably don't need no man for shit. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Bro, what the hell? But anyways, where that shit go? Come back. Where you go? Where you go? Come back. Come on, bro. Throw me off. And the sassy behavior that she's probably experiencing from these dudes is, just them probably setting boundaries. Women don't know shit about boundaries and accountability, bro. I'm thirsty. This is literally how LinkedIn feels to me. My Latin American mind will never be able to understand why it's normal for gringos not to have fences in their backyards. This isn't normal, first of all, and yeah, I don't got nothing to say to you, or about you, or even that. Boruto time skip anime announcement this year. Yes, sir. So the last time we was on Twitter, I did bring up how I like watching anime. I love anime, man. I love it. Love that shit. It's definitely, I love that shit, man. If I could live in an anime, I would, bro. For real. But so Boruto. I haven't been keeping up with the animated series Boruto because I am aware of the time skip, and I wanna I wanna watch Boruto when the time skip comes around, cause I don't wanna keep up with their story and nothing's really happening right now. I'd rather watch it all the way through and not be baited by the time skip. Like I want that shit to be readily available right then and there. Cause I don't really, although I like anime, I don't really read manga like that. I'd rather watch the animated like episodes and shit. They're a lot more interesting and entertaining and engaging to me. Um, but I do like reading, just not manga, man. And so yeah, if they are coming out with a time skip and it's animated, W Boruto, because I feel like the Boruto time skip will be able to compete with Naruto Shippuden in all of its glory. Um, but as they are now, I don't. It's just not interesting enough yet. I need bro to turn up. So very excited for Boruto and whatever they got going on. Yeah. How the fuck else is a nigga supposed to tie their shoes? Just seen a grown man tie his shoes using bunny ears method. Damn, bro, we can't do shit. Can't even tie your shoes without being called sassy. A cosmic ghost particle with an unprecedented energy of 220 Patel, like a motherfucker. Patel electronovolts. Patel electronovolts. What the fuck? Let me see if I can find a pronunciation for this shit. What the hell? How you spell that shit? PETA. PETA. ELEC. Peta electron volt. Okay. So they made that whole into one word. It's 3 words. Peta, peta electron volts. They put that shit in one word. Was detected smashing into Earth. The fuck? What does this even mean, bro? Grok. The post highlights the detection of 220 PeV, dubbed a ghost particle by the observatory in the Mediterranean, marking the highest energy cosmic neutrino recorded and surpassing prior ice cube findings from 2013. Accompanying images visualize a black hole excretion disk ejecting a high energy beam and particle cascade hitting ground-based detectors, symbolizing the neutrino's interstellar journey and interaction with Earth. This event, named KM3, likely originates from blazars or gamma ray bursts, offering clues to particle acceleration in extreme cosmic environments per recent studies in physical. Okay. Why is this relevant? I don't understand the relevance. So, record-breaking energy scale. This is the highest energy neutrino ever confirmed, with an estimated 220. Okay. Roughly 20 to 30 times more energetic than the previous record, which is the ice cube, whatever the hell that was. Probes extreme cosmic accelerators. Neutrinos at this level almost certainly come from extragalactic sources outside our Milky Way, as no known galactic object can generate them. Leading candidates includes blazars, active galaxies with supermassive black holes launching powerful relativistic jets pointed toward Earth, gamma ray bursts, or even cosmogenic neutrinos, produced when ultra-high energy cosmic rays collide with cosmic backgrounds photons like the CMB, over vast distances. If confirmed as cosmogenic, this will be the first clear detection of such particles, revealing processes at the edge of the observable universe, hints of new physics or model tensions. The event is puzzling because Ice Cube, a much longer running detector in Antarctica, has seen no comparable ultra high energy events despite its advantages. This creates a statistical tension ranging from 2 to 3, depending on assumptions about diffuse fluxes or point sources. Explanations being actively explored include matter enhanced oscillations involving sterile neutrinos, where the longer Earth traversal path to allow rare convergence, completely new astrophysical populations, or transient sources. That's what I think, based off of this is going on. Exotic ideas like primordial black hole explosions or higher dimensional effects. Advances neutrino astronomy. In short, this isn't just another neutrino, it's a potential game changer that challenges our understanding of particle accelerations at the universe's extremes, tests extensions to the standard model, and highlights how new telescopes are revealing phenomenon invisible to traditional astronomy. As more data comes in, we're likely to learn whether this is the start of a new population of ultra energetic particles or something even more revolutionary. That's cool. It's pretty cool. But it just goes to show what I said earlier. Like, we're not alone, bro. Like, this, what the fuck? We think we're just the upper echelon of life. We're just a part of life, man. We're just a part of it. Oh, shit. Developing. This woman at the NBA Spurs game is facing backlash after she was filmed texting about Hispanics. A lot of crazy Hispanic fans. How can they afford it? No face, no face, no face, no face. If your Gma was at the game tonight. Melatonin, my therapist put in a 30-day notice because I keep on talking about beef in the face. You know what's crazy about this video, bro? That this is just one of the only times that this shit is on video. These people do this all the time. They literally do this all the time. Those people do this all the time. Black, brown, yellow, anything other than themselves is a major concern of theirs. They have nothing else to look forward to but what black, brown, yellow, anything other than themselves are doing. And this is just one of the few times that has been caught on camera. They do this all the time. And if it's not through text, and you know what's crazy? They like she had to text this, bro. Like, she couldn't hold this in. She couldn't wait till she saw the person. She literally had to talk about it right then and there. And bro, if you are anything other than that, if you are anything other than her, if you are anything other than her, they are all talking about you. They are all fascinated. They are all fascinated, interested in you. Whether it be in a negative way, passive aggressive way, whatever, it doesn't matter. They more than likely see it as harmless. But the fact that you don't ever see it, they don't ever come to you in your face and tell you that that you are of concern to them shows you that however harmless they want to make it after they've gotten caught, however harmless they want to make it out to be, they're keeping it from you for a reason. They're not coming up and telling you stuff like this to your face for a reason. But yeah, bro, this happens all the time. We just don't see it. We just don't see it recorded like this. And nor do they come up and tell you, hey, why are you here? And when they do that, it's more than likely escalates into a situation. It escalates into a situation. But yeah, bro, they do this all the time, man. They do this shit all the time. This ain't nothing new. It's crazy. It's crazy though that it's getting exposed like this and shit. They do this all the time, bro. Don't pay them no mind. They ain't got nothing else better to do. She old too, bro. Don't pay these people no mind. Flat Earther, please explain this. What do I think about? What do I think? Look, bro, I'm very open-minded. I need facts. I need to go through the whole like experimental process. I need to go through the hypothesis all the way down to the conclusion. But I would love to think I would love to think that the earth is round and it ain't flat. I would love to think that because that based off of what's given to me that's available on this earth as far as our planet, I would love to think that it's spherical. I would love to think that it's a floating rock and not a platform. Cause man, a platform would be crazy. A platform would be crazy. Yeah, man. So yeah, I would shit. Man, I really hope we are on a rock and not no damn platform. Cause that's crazy, bro. But based off of what I've been given and what I'm able to look up online and what's available, I can only conclude that that we are on a sphere. That this is a circle. It's not flat. Based off of what's given to me. Now, if I get presented some better proof that we're not on a circle, sphere, rock, I'll be open minded to it. I would have an open mind to us being on a flat plane because I already think this is an experiment. I already think we're being observed. But if it's in this way, shit. Man, that'll be some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Most Kaushi versus Poly. What the fuck? Which Spider-Man opinion has you like this? Wanting to change Miles' code name to Spin or Kid, Arcanid or whatever the fuck is racist. Full stop. Bro, isn't Miles like Hispanic and like black or something? Like isn't he like a mixed kid? I don't even know much about Miles because my goat is Tobey Maguire. That's my goat. That's my yeah. Age yourself with the Spider-Man you grew up with. Tobey Maguire is my goat. I'm glad Miles Morales is getting his thing. Although they should have put my boy, they should have gave it to my boy Childish, man. They should have gave it to Gambino. They should have let him be just Black Spider-Man. That's all I gotta say about it. Fuck with Childish Gambino, bro. That's my nigga, bro. Flirting. I could worship you in ways that would make churches look useless. Aww. A North Carolina man has pleaded guilty in the first U.S. criminal case involving AI-driven streaming fraud. He created thousands of AI-generated songs and used bots to stream them billions of times, stealing $8 million in royalties. Hey, good for fucking him. What the hell? That's how you beat the system. And what they finna get us? They finna give him a light. What 2-3 years? How much jail time if convicted? What they gonna get? 2 years? What? It ain't gonna be nothing crazy. The ex-post, blah 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 blah. Man plead guilty. He allegedly created thousands of AI-generated songs. Blah blah. He has pleaded guilty, but the post and related replies don't specify the exact charges or finally sentenced yet. Sentencing is reportedly scheduled for July. Potential jail time. Wire fraud. Maximum 20 years. He's not getting that. However, fraud cases, first time offenders, he's probably first time. Less than that. Realistic range, similar streaming, several years, 2 to 10. Some replies mention a speculated max of 5. No time is also possible. Could just get probation. This is the first reported criminal prosecution specifically highlighted that AI-generated content aspect combined with bot fraud, so it may set precedent. Outcomes could be influenced by how aggressively the Doge wants to signal crackdowns on AI-enabled fraud. So shit. 8 mil, you got. What would you do? How would you? Okay, if you were guaranteed $8 million, guaranteed $8 million, and you had to do some jail time, and the jail time, it was max 5 years, max. Would you do it? Me personally, hell yeah. What the fuck? Cause look, here's the thing. I didn't work for the $8 million. I didn't work for that shit whatsoever. Bro worked smart. He worked smarter, not harder. So it's like you getting $8 million for free. Okay. And if you were smart about the $8 million, like you accumulate the $8 million, and you the $8 million is untouchable, and it can only be accessed by you. You don't have to give it back, bro. Hell yeah, what the fuck? Give me that shit. Cause look, I do that little pussy ass time, cause that's what it is, pussy ass time, and I come out with the money that I left with. I still got the same money. And honestly, if I really pay my cards right, I'll invest that money before I go to jail. I'll invest that shit into something that's gonna double it, 10x it. And yeah, by the time I'm out, that shit that shit will have doubled itself. It's gonna take care of everybody. It's gonna take care of everybody while I'm gone. And that shit gonna get doubled. And then when I get out, I'm a millionaire. So hell yeah, give me that shit. Give me that. And then whatever money I'm coming out with, I'm doubling and tripling that shit again. So that 8 million had the potential to turn into 16 million. And since now I'm out, I get to turn that shit into 32 million. Come on now. Bro is not losing. This is a W. That's some good shit, boy. Hell yeah. And I'm not. I don't condone. I'm not trying to condone fucking criminal activity. I know I just said that's some good shit and that I would do it, but if you can do it legit, then do it legit. But if you can make money without working for it, I think you deserve that money, bro. If you can make $8 million without working for it, I think you deserve that money. Just saying. America is trillions of dollars in debt, bro. That little 8 million ain't finna do shit to nobody. They need to fix their own. The people at the top need to fix their own motherfucking problems. The hell, leaving it up to us because y'all motherfuckers created a situation where a dude gotta do some fraud. Like y'all created a situation where it gotta be like this. So you know what I'm saying? I'll take the time. The Zodiac signs that appeared the most in Epstein files. Holy shit. Oh man. I don't know if I want to watch this video. Fuck it.
I bet y'all cannot guess what zodiac sign appears the most in the Epstein files. And I do not agree with this shit. It's an astrologist on this app that went through every last person that was in those files' birthday and found out their zodiac sign. And the only sign that's in the clear is Sagittarius. Sagittarius only got mentioned 2 times. But the rest, like I said, I don't look at this shit.
Which zodiac sign appears the most in the Epstein files? In last place, Sagittarius, only 2 mentions, never doubted you guys. In 11th place, Scorpio, just 4 times. I mean, their whole life is an exorcism. Why would they need that? In 10th place, Virgo, 5 times. Honestly, the Virgos are freakier than that. They have their own dungeons. In 9th place, Aquarius, 7 times. Sharing that place with Pisces, they probably just sleepwalked in there. 8th place, Taurus, 8 times. They're just too busy. 7th place, Aries, 9 times. Probably weren't invited anymore after they broke something. 6th place, Libra, 11 times. They probably just wanted to be in on the party and then realized what they signed up for. Sharing the place, Capricorn. They thought it was a networking event. And now for our top 3.
I'm gonna let her tell you these top 3, but I want y'all to jump in the comments and let me know if you agree with this list. I don't know if this list is true. I don't know if it's not, but listen to the top 3.
In 3rd place, Gemini, total mention 87 times. I mean, surprised. In 2nd place, my side, Cancer, 615 times. And before you tell me that it's also a name for a disease, wait till you hear 1st place. And coming up number 1, with a whopping 1,829 times, Leo.
Wow.
Leo. It could be some bullshit. Who like literally who went through the whole fucking Epstein files and read all the damn birthdays? Who really did that? Unless it just came like that. Unless the redacted files came with certain categories, and one of those categories was the zodiac signs. Now, if this is true, Leos, if they were mentioned that many times, I could believe it. You know, Leos, they like what they like. They're obsessive people. You know what I'm saying? They like to brag. They like to show off. Men and women. They do. And what a lot of people don't know about Leos is that they're very shy. Leo, especially the Leo men. Leo men are shy. Leos in general are shy. They are. They just don't come off that way because their aura is so loud and so bright. You would not think that these people cower away from the limelight, especially if they're put on a spot. It's nerve wracking for them. But I could believe that it is Leo because of the obsessive personality that they have, and the them showing off their trophies. They love showing off trophies. They love showing off, and the trophies are people. The trophies that they show off are people. Leos do this. So if this is true, if that's true, there you go. And by the way, I fuck with Leos. I don't have a problem with Leos, man. Leos are cool. LeBron James tried retrieving his golf ball from the water and noticed that an alligator was trying to sneak up on him. What the fuck? Is this AI, bro?
Yo, this is It's not. Is it worth it? Bro, my ball right here, bro. Is it worth it? This nigga is sad, yo. He's sneaky as shit. Bro, already took a drop. Already had one drop. Bro, if I go down here, he go underneath the water, bro. It's over. Bro, what do you think? What's the call? do you play the ball? Look at him, bro. Or you play the gator? You play the ball or the gator? That's your dad, man.
Mas ni company.
Why that, bro?
She's crazy. LeBron probably my favorite basketball player. Outside of Dirk and other players, but LeBron, like, when I'm on 2K, I gotta play with LeBron. And I ain't played 2K in years. I ain't played 2K in so long. He probably, I don't know. I don't even know if he's the same. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something. James rating 2K. Is it 26? And that nigga still cold. That's crazy. Look at this shit. And it's the lowest. This is the lowest that has been in years. What the fuck? Hold on. That's crazy. I need. Why didn't it? Okay. I thought it was gonna give me like a list of years. Okay, here it is. List of years. So this nigga has always been cold, bro. He was fun to watch growing up, especially when they were playing for the Heat. But at the time that they was playing with the Heat, they were playing against the Mavericks, and like I said in the other Twitter live, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I rep where I'm from. I'm from Dallas, so I also like the Mavericks. And the Heat went against the Mavericks in the finals. I don't remember if they went to the finals twice against each other. But I do remember that one year the Mavericks beat the Heat to win the finals. And that was that was crazy. I was extremely happy for them boys, the Dallas Mavericks. But LeBron is still like one of my favorite players. And look at this shit. These are the 2K ratings from 2K 2004 to 2K26. And the lowest it has ever been has been 78, it looks like. It has never gone past, besides the next year, he went up. But after that, it was kind of solidified after that, man. From 2006 all the way to 2026. It's been in the 90s. And a few times that hoe was at 99. And that's the best you can be on a game. You can't, that's just crazy, bro. Sheesh. But Yeah, so this 92 is the lowest that it's been. And you know, most people when they get to a certain age, they should drop to the 70s, the 80s, at least the 80s. But bro, shit still at 90s, bro. LeBron to go, bro. I just can't. I don't know. Like, and people like to compare MJ and other players, and I feel like LeBron, uh, MJ, Kobe. I just feel like LeBron is like a very complete player, bro. He ain't got the accolade. He ain't got the accolades of Jordan, but shit. Who winning the 1-on-1, bro? Who's winning the 1-on-1 in their prime? No, I'm gonna ask Brock, bro. I'm just gonna ask Brock, bro, cause I don't got no chat right now. I'm just gonna ask Brock what this motherfucker think objectively. In their prime, who's winning a 1-on-1 to 12 between LeBron James and Jordan? I would say Hebron. Nigga, I didn't even try to do that. Anyways, who's winning the game? I don't care about all that shit. What? What? In a straight 1-on-1 to 12, make it take it, first to 12. What? MJ was the greatest pure scorer ever in isolation. LeBron's size, strength advantage. Wow. That's crazy. Damn. That's crazy. But the 12 emphasizes efficiency and stops. Jordan's scoring back plus defense gives him the edge in a close one. Maybe 8 to 12 wins out of 10 series. Like 7-5 or 8-4 to MJ. It's the ultimate GOAT debate fuel. Both are top 2 all time, but in the specific format, Prime Jordan gets the nod. Who you got? Well, my statement still stands. I think LeBron would get it, but that's just because it's in my generation. But who cares about that stuff anyway? LeBron's still the GOAT. Impregnating a girl must feel insane. Sure does. Especially if you ain't ready to have it. You ain't ready for that baby. Sure is. Alright, y'all. Let's see how long we've been live for. I've been live for a while. Oh, an hour and 33. Hour 34. This is the longest we've been live on Twitter so far. I'm having a good night. I'm having pretty good time. I think I can stay on for another. We'll see. Impregnating a girl must feel insane. Hell yeah, cause especially if you ain't ready for it. Shit, I got my own personal story. When I was 18, I got my girlfriend at the time. I got her pregnant, and it was not planned out. It was on accident, and that shit was the scariest shits. I swear to God, bro, that shit was a canon event. You know, niggas love talking about canon events. That shit was a canon event for me. Like, I had never thought that I would be a teenage parent, bro. So when she got pregnant, bro, that shit, I don't know, bro. That shit was just scary, bro. That shit was scary as hell. I didn't know what to do. I was literally only 18, bro. I just got out of high school, freshman in college, and got her pregnant, man. Like, I had no plan. So yeah, that shit was scary. Um, and but what ended up happening, she ended up having a miscarriage. So that happened. Pretty it was and when that miscarriage happened, that was pretty. It was a pretty tender moment for the both of us. Although we weren't ready for that child, we did come to a conclusion to keep it. We weren't gonna abort it. We were gonna keep that child. So when it got miscarried, um, it didn't feel good, knowing that the baby didn't survive. But it worked out for the both of us because we weren't ready for that child. So yeah, so it's definitely yep. Yep. It's a crazy feeling, man. Especially when you ain't ready for it, especially as a teenager. Now now it's not. I'm 30 years old now. It probably wouldn't be as scary. So all right, what we got? What we got? What we got? Huh? Call of Duty is now getting buried by all these other games, not just a direct competitor. Call of Duty actually needs to do something optically to make people pay attention to it again. Jared predicts Call of Duty will go back to ultra realism titles to get players back. The last time I played a Call of Duty title was Warzone, and Warzone was a spinoff of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and that was the last. I think that was the last Call of Duty title that I played, and it was really good. Like I loved Warzone. I even got a couple streams up of me playing it. I had more of my streams on Twitch. I didn't know that my streams wouldn't be saved like they do on YouTube. So I would have had a lot more Warzone videos on YouTube had I known about which platform which platform was best for me at the time. And I think YouTube would have been best for me at the time because Twitch was not saving my streams at all. I didn't know it worked like that. But apparently, all these Call of Duties and came out ever since then. I don't hear anybody talking about Black Ops 7. I think that's the most recent Call of Duty. So I don't know. I don't know what the state of Call of Duty is in. I don't know what the gameplay is like. So to hear that this shit is falling off is kind of sad, man. Because Call of Duty is probably my favorite, like, video game franchise of all time. I love Call of Duty, man. I'm really good at it too. Maybe I'll stream whenever they get better titles in. But yeah, whatever they need to do, they need to hurry the fuck up and do it. Cause what the hell? How y'all getting beat by Fortnite and all that other shit? Y'all probably getting beat by Apex Legends at this point. That need to get y'all shit together. AI. This legitimately might be the best throw in baseball history. Let's see how good this throw is.
And playable for Acuna to make the catch. Vivas is doubled up! Wow! What a throw!
And that nigga threw that bitch across the field, right on point, right on target. It wasn't even like.
Into the corner as you can hit it. Brad Ausmus is looking for a possible challenge angle.
Replay.
Dropping on this throw.
Replay.
And Acuna Jr.
Replay.
Because he didn't even get behind the ball. He caught it flat-footed and so
No replay.
rocket
These
to
niggas
third
tripping.
base. 2-2. Into right.
But this is impressive. This is very impressive. It was right on. It was right on point too.
The catch. Vivas is doubled up. Wow.
That was impressive. I'm not much of a baseball player, but I respect any type of sport that requires athleticism. That was a very athletic play right there. There's a 16-year-old named Gout. He may be the fastest person alive.
Gout to the Queenslander. He hasn't even touched the ground yet, the young man, and he's boomed
Damn.
away here in the heats, and he's gone. 10.05. How do you do, Gout? That is absolutely unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, that is history. 10.04.
That's the thing, asses.
So we're away, a really good start there, and now starts to move through his Gout. So the Queenslander, he hasn't even touched the
That white
ground
boy
yet.
fast, I ain't gonna lie.
Boomed away here in the heats, and he's gone.
That nigga dusted their asses.
10.05.
That nigga dusted their ass. Oh man. The hell is going on? What I love too much about the best Spider-Mans is that they really exploited the spider side, which isn't too much in the others. Look at his movements, how he walks on it, etc. Andrew Goatfield. Same with the scene in the sewers. You know, a lot of people are saying, like earlier I was like, my GOAT is Tobey Maguire. I've seen a lot of people say that their GOAT is Andrew Garfield. And I'm gonna be real, I didn't watch these movies, bro. I just didn't watch them. I didn't see no reason to like rewatch a Spider-Man, bro. Like it had already been made. Like it went up to Spider-Man 3. Probably even more with Tobey Maguire. But yeah, I hear a lot about this the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and how it just looks visually appealing. It just looks like Spider-Man. But hey, man, if you're enjoying the stream so far, man, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. If you are just passing by, leave a like. Leave a comment. I don't care what you say. You can talk shit. Tell me, I don't know. Tell me what you think about me. I don't care. Just engage, man. Cause, you know, I'm really trying to, you know, make this my thing. And of course I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna upgrade, you know. I don't have a mic right now. I barely even have a camera. I'm using the webcam on my Mac to record all this right now. Yeah, so I do plan on upgrading. I do plan on getting better. I just want to start from the bottom. Most people don't do that. Most people start with everything they need and, you know, low-key overcompensate. And so I want to bring value with what I have and just upgrade over time. So maybe next time I get on stream, I might have a mic. Because I've been looking mics up. I think I found a decent mic to go with. So maybe next time I get on stream, I'll have a mic. Man, it's just gonna keep upgrading for there, man. I'm gonna do it all, man. I'm gonna do it all. the HD camera, the green screen, and I'm gonna make quality content. So if you are here now and you at this stage, you are aiding in greatness. You are contributing to greatness. So even if you ain't subscribing now and you just watching, you just spectating, I promise you will subscribe later on. Because the content will get better. The topics will get better. It's just gonna get better from here, man. How it can't get worse than this. It can't go down from here. Like how is that even possible? It can only go up from here. So like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit above water. I've been on this show for a very long time. I've just been enjoying myself, man. Just having a conversation. I'll go for two. So 15 minutes. Let's see what we can do in 15 minutes. See what we can do in 15. Can I? What the fuck? Yo. Alright, we still on that. Let's get it. Oh, shaking the head, let's get it. Alright, 15, man. Let's see what we got. New quantum research reveals time doesn't move forward but folds onto itself, meaning your present actions might already be reshaping your past. New quantum research reveals time doesn't move forward but folds onto itself, meaning your present actions might already be reshaping your past. I seen a bunch of videos about time and quantum theory. One of the craziest takes I've heard about this shit is that the future is the past, or like the future is the past, and that crazy ass take. Honestly, I gotta find that video, but I got a lot of bookmarks. Maybe one day we'll go through my bookmarks because I got a lot of bookmarks that have interesting topics. But shit, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that time moved like that. But yeah, like it's time, quantum mechanics, and time itself is very interesting, man. It's a very interesting topic. Honestly, I wish I understood it more so that I can educate people that may take a liking to me. But shit, any type of theory that I hear about it, like it makes sense, man. It truly does. And what this shit is saying folds onto itself, meaning your present actions might already be reshaping your past. Like that shit crazy. Like it's like whatever I'm doing right now is a result of my past. Like, in the past hasn't happened because of what I'm doing right now. So whatever I do now, like if I broke this mouse, that would mean that in my past I never had the mouse. Like that's what this is saying. It's saying like if I were to break this mouse right now, that means that I reshaped my past. And in my past, I never had the mic. I never had the mouse because I broke it in my future. I broke it here. I hope that makes sense because that's what I'm understanding from this right now. So yeah, like, and I was kind of thinking about this earlier, man. Like, when certain people aren't in your life anymore, and people love to say that we're in a simulation, and you try to like reconnect with people and it just doesn't work, it's because your future self is no longer involved with those people. So when you try to go backwards and try to mess with them again and it don't work out like you thought it would or work out how you expected it, it's because your future self does not mess with those people. Your current self, not future self, your current self does not mess with those people. So based off of this theory, since those people are no longer in your life in the present, they're no longer in your life in the past. And try it. Try to reconnect with somebody. And if y'all fell out for certain reasons, try to reconnect with them. And you're gonna find out very quickly that y'all fell off for a reason. You're gonna find out very quickly that y'all were never meant to be cool or friends or whatever. Y'all fell off for a reason. They came into your life, you learned that lesson, and that was that. And since they're not here anymore, they probably never were. On that note, I am moving the fuck on. Wholesome content. Let's see. Looks wholesome. Wholesome. A man just surprised his wife with a new home. It was bigger and nicer than where they were currently staying. He took her for a tour of their new home. As we can see, she was very excited about it. Then she finds out that he was able to only get the loan for the house in his name only. Being married, she's still entitled to half if anything happened. However, she wasn't happy about this and insists that he bought the home for her and that it should only be in her name. Her request seemed a little nearsighted and selfish, but does it also raise a red flag about her intentions? This looks like if this is I don't know if this is real. Like, lady, what are you complaining about? I understand if y'all spoke about it beforehand and y'all agreed on this, but if this wasn't spoken beforehand and this wasn't agreed upon, what you tripping on? You got a home for you and the kids, and he's clearly paying for everything. He's clearly taking care of you. So, nah, this can't be. It's got to be a skit.
It's not good though. If you bought me a house, you put it in my name. Why would you put it in your name? I don't.
It sounds. Is this real?
We can fix up the other room as like a spare guest bedroom. So you like it?
I love it, babe. I can't breathe.
It is only in my name.
You put it in your name?
Yeah.
That's awful. If you bought me a house, you put it in my name. This is not good though. If you bought me a house, you put it in my name. Why would you put it in your name?
Well, they're clearly not American. Neither one of them are American, so I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. Anybody that's not in America, bro, they just got a different mindset, bro, to me. And I can't really like relate to them on so many levels. And this one, I just don't understand, bro. What you tripping on, lady? Woman? You already got kids, too. Like, y'all already got kids. That's why I think this is a skit. You know what I'm saying? Just clickbait. More engagement. Whatever. If this is true, ladies, take notes. Fellas, take notes. If your woman tripping over the fact that you done bought her a home and then they done her name. I don't know, man. She probably ain't the one. Or maybe he's a man with alternative intentions. Maybe, you know, he wants her to be completely dependent on him all the time. And if shit hits the fan, he can just snatch her right from up under her. That's probably the dilemma. But and that's only if it's true. But moving on. Realizing that every human in history has seen the exact same moon you're looking at right now. Nah, for real. Because the Earth 4.5 billion years old, ain't it? How long the moon been here? But if we're in this so-called modern civilization, we're so-called first, or the current civilization. So the current civilization, yeah, we all looked at the moon. We all looked at it, and we all looking at the same thing. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Shit, the dinosaurs looked at that bitch. Yeah, the dinosaurs too. That was a source of light. The moon was a source of light for a very long time. But when did the moon get here? You know, there's some crazy conspiracy theories about the moon as well. How the moon is hollow. There's a conspiracy about that. How the moon is only half a face. We only see because we only see one side of the moon. We don't see both sides of the moon. We only see one side of the moon at all times. So yeah, there's that conspiracy of it being half a moon and it being hollow. And another conspiracy is that whoever's observing us created the moon and put it there strategically in order to better sustain life. I really like the last conspiracy theory is like a lot more interesting to me because if this is an experiment and we are being observed, the moon being fabricated in that manner would be very smart. It would be very reasonable. It would make sense. Because if you're an advanced civilization, you know how to fabricate life and provide life to other organisms and show them how to live life. And you know that we need a moon in order to sustain life. That's pretty smart. Like, I don't know. I just think it's cool. As terrifying as it is, I think it's cool. But W realization. Why? Why? Oh, why? There's a group chat out there about you. Yeah. And it's only gonna grow. And they only gonna grow. Right now, it's the people. It's fans and family, and then it's gonna turn into something else, depending on what you do with your legacy. Why? Ooh, why? Hey. All right, y'all. I have not been keeping up with the time. We just hit 15. All right, y'all. Finna wrap this video up. Sir, it's the fourth stream, man. Like I said, I'm finna remain consistent, hold myself accountable. Even if I ain't got nothing to talk about, man, I'm just gonna come on here, say what I gotta say. Till next time.